I'm gonna be honest, in this movie, I cannot tell the difference between Isla Fisher and Amy Adams sometimes. It's mind-boggling.
And then recently he sent me this book that he's written. It's violent and it's sad. And he dedicated it to me.
Did you love him?
I did something horrible to him.
Nocturnal Animals is directed by Tom Ford and it stars Amy Adams, Jake Gyllenhaal, Michael Shannon, and Aaron Taylor Johnson. Amy Adams is this artist, and one day she gets a package from her ex-husband, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, and it's a manuscript for a book that he wrote called Nocturnal Animals. And it's her reading the book and her kind of seeing herself in the book, and we see the book play out, as well as how she deals with the thought of her ex-husband being back and her thinking about him so much in her life, just in her general lifestyle. The acting in this movie is flat out brilliant. Jake Gyllenhaal is so double-sided in this movie that he shows two conflicting personalities, and it's just brilliant. But in the end, they kind of blend together to be one. And watching him unravel all these brilliance on screen is just amazing to see. Amy Adams also shows more range because she plays such a smart character, and it actually shows quite a layer of depth to her, not only her character, but her acting ability too. Michael Shannon, I would think, is phenomenal. He plays a cop that's trying to help with Jake Gyllenhaal in the story, Nocturnal Animals, like in the book itself. And he was really cool to watch as well. He was quite haunting at times, and he kind of felt a little bit ignorant and a lot likable because he's a bit of a rebel. And Aaron Taylor Johnson plays this really, really creepy guy, and he is haunting. And it's the best I've ever seen him, partly because I've only seen Kick-Ass 1, 2, Godzilla, and Avengers Age of Ultron, but he tops all those performances easy. The movie is also beautifully well shot, like it's phenomenal how well shot Nocturnal Animals is. And I feel like the story in Nocturnal Animals mirrors the real world which is happening around Amy Adams. Both the stories as well of Amy Adams and Jake Gyllenhaal, they were both really intriguing and something to really appreciate and watch. The movie also gets you emotionally hooked really quickly as well. When some bad things happen quite early in the film, you really feel for the characters. And you kind of see their point of view when they start to complain about their lives, but the film makes the audience narrow in on the bad thing that happened and not look around and see how privileged and the characters are, because even though they bring up the privilege, they're still emotionally hurt. And the story, Nocturnal Animals, like the book itself, is by far, every scene involving that is the best part of the movie. But there's a problem with that as well. The movie, the story itself is so good. Why not just make a movie about that? Like I don't know, this movie was like 2 hours, make it like a 90-minute thriller. Could be really good, really interesting as well. The opening credits of the movie too were also incredibly disturbing. We are talking really disturbing in the opening credits, and I haven't really seen anything as messed up as this stuff. I also think in the movie the pacing is off at times. Like just in the integration between Amy Adams' storyline and the storyline of Nocturnal Animals itself. That being said, the more I think about Nocturnal Animals, the more I am fond of it. And I will say Nocturnal Animals, I'll have a side of fries with that. Have you seen Nocturnal Animals? What did you think of it? Can you tell the difference between Isla Fisher and Amy Adams? Let me know down below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to go on to the Platypus, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh wow, you made it to the end of the video. Good job. How about you click that subscribe button for more content? Or click one of these two videos. You know, either one's good enough.